What's up? It's me in editing. Today I'm going to be posting what was supposed to be my first vlog. I didn't post it because I was overthinking. Frame is like stupid. Like I'm just going to expand it. Like I was like, oh, I have free will. I can just fix it. So we're fixing it. So please watch it, please. It was my first attempt and I was super excited. Havasupai excited. Whatever. It's me going to Havasupai Falls, which is pretty cool, which is pretty funky and pretty fresh, and so I want to show what that's about because I'm about to put a little bit more content out about hiking, backpacking, etc. So anyway, let's get into it. And it's cool, and if you're interested in hiking at all, it's cool. Like, go ahead, just keep going. Okay, bye.
What's up, guys? It's Zurg. Welcome to my first vlog on this channel. I'm very excited. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm so excited. So, I'm gonna film me doing my backpacking trip to Havasupai Falls. Now, did I know what Havasupai Falls was when I was given the opportunity to go? No fucking clue. It's in Arizona. It's near the Grand Canyon, and it's on the Supai Reservation, I think is like what it's called. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. So this is my first backpacking trip, and I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. So I just figured you should come along. Maybe someone out there who's like, what the hell is backpacking, bro? Maybe they will be helped as well, because I was really trying to lock in and figure out what the hell I'm doing. I'll show you my backpack. I'm not unpacking that shit right now because I got that down. I was doing drills. Yeah, apparently, like, you have to be on, like, a wait list for, God knows, like, a long time. Like, it costs, like, a lot of money. Like, it literally cost me $500. We're lucky that my estranged grandma had to buy me out of some weird family LLC, something that they made when I was a baby. They're lucky that just happened, because I came into a little bit of money. So, yeah. So I just spent that shit. I'm not saving that shit. I'm just spending it. That was like a week ago, so I didn't have that much time to prepare, but we were just down in Escalante, Utah. So fucking pretty. And I did my first, like, actual real big megalodon hike, and it was 14 miles in the sand in the desert. And this is kind of a similar vibe. I think I can do it. I am worried about the backpack situation. I'm worried I will quite literally tumble backwards. So we're gonna see. I hope it's not too technical, because that would suck. So here's my backpack. It's an Osprey. Not to brag, but I'm bragging and flexing. My boyfriend got it for me for Christmas, and we had only been dating for, like, let's see, August, September, October, November, December, like 4 months. I was like, oh shit, we're locked. We're literally locked. He's gonna marry me. We're literally locked for life, because he got me this backpack to go on backpacking trips with him and my friends. Mind you, this, like, long time best friend is married to, like, one of my long time best friends. That's how we met. It was fucking dope. Like, shout out Sadie. Like, shout out fucking Sadie and Chandler. But anyway, so it's cool because now I got people to kiki with, because I mean, obviously I would have, like, loved to go with my boyfriend, but I don't know the other people we're going with. I don't. So that's gonna be cool to get to know some new people. But yeah, that would have been an interesting situation. I would have been like, oh shoot, okay, hiking 10 miles to go into this place and then doing day hikes. If I didn't know anyone, I would have been freaking pissed, honestly. Okay, here's my makeshift purse. I'm gonna miss my coach bag, but here's what I've got going on in there. I got my trekking poles. Dope. And then yes, here's my backpack. Oh, looks like you can just balance that shit. Okay, so, yeah. Oh my, I gotta feel how heavy my boyfriend's is, because if mine's heavier than his, I'm gonna just, like, ditch half of this stuff out and hit me in the head. Oh, I forgot to do that. Oh my, bro. Is this even possible? Is this a possible feat? Oh! I knew my hair was gonna get stuck. I knew it. Also not to brag about my big mommy milkers, but they are becoming a problem. Oh! It was a walkie-talkie. Okay. I'm walking around. The weight's supposed to be on my hips. That feels fine. It's just really heavy. This feels like, I don't know how much to like base it off of. Holy, are they did we hack the mainframe? Are people listening to me? Like, what's going on? Hello? Hello? Mama, I'm scared. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let me show you. I think you already saw. I don't know why I'm doing this again. I got a mug attached. Feels kind of cool. Like, I don't know. My boyfriend was like, let's put our cups on the outside. Okay. It's fucking dope. I don't know why I feel cool. Oh my god. Anyway, that feels cool. And then I've got, this tiny ass towel. Guys, it's tiny. Holy fuck. What is that? Why is it scaring me? I feel like people are hearing me and listening to me. Okay, so that's my backpack. This is definitely doable. I definitely can do this. Plus, I'm carrying, like, all our food. Oh, I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. Oh, now I'm pissed. Whatever. Let's try on his backpack and see if it is, Okay. Who is you? Turn that shit. I figured out how to turn that shit off. Oh, wow. Okay. What's Adrian working with? So his is a lot heavier than mine. Feel good about my situation now. So now I'm gonna go. Oh shit, that was so heavy. Okay, I feel actually fantastic now. Fuck. I'm going to. That literally made me break a sweat. Like my pits started to get rank instantly. These are the shoes I wore in Escalante, and they did me so right, and I was really glad. I really liked the tread on them. Let's compare these treads actually while I'm doing it. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. It's just, are these grippier? I'm just like scared of falling. I won't though. Anyway, those shoes were awesome, but they cut the fuck out of my ankle, and I just can't do it again. And everyone's like, you know, you gotta have a boot. If it's a backpacking thing, you gotta have a boot. Oh, it was just a whole thing. I had to get new ones and try to break them in. Here they are. But they're Le Sport Via. They are so gas. Okay, the colors were throwing me off because all my shit is blue that I wear, but I was like, whatever, function over fashion. This is so good and loose, like stable but loose. This is just like total flex. These are men's. I think they're a little bit wider, and that's been helpful. And then the toe kind of comes up. They call them like a short shoe. So the toe comes up because my stupid ass feet, I don't know, maybe it was trauma because for tiptoeing around my whole house and behind my whole fucking life trying not to piss people off. Not the random trauma dump, but maybe that's it. But I walk like a pussy-footed ass bitch, and you can't do that while hiking. You gotta walk like an oaf. I was trying to feel my feet. That's fine. Okay, let's go look at the car. Damn, finally set up my system. This was, why was that so difficult? Okay, I'm dumping out getting the trash out.
Testing.
Sorry about that.
System ready.
That's my police radar. If you're wondering how I get around so fucking quick and my insurance stays low, it's because of that thing. Okay, so boyfriend just pulled up. Let me show you. I got the car cleaned out. Just gotta throw all this shit away. Luckily I had 1,000,000 empty water bottles, or half empty water bottles. And then it's packed. Yeah, I was in charge of bringing what is called a jet boil, which is like what our entire food situation relies on, because it makes fire and you put stuff on it. And then I was like, no, I fucked up, but it was in there. Oh!
System ready.
keeps going off. Okay, we're ready to go. That's it. Bye-bye. Not to mention, there are FLDS people here. Yeah. It's freaky. They all have the braids in the dresses, and it's freaking me out. So, Utah is still alive and pumping out the polygamy, I guess. Whew.
Okay, so I don't know why some of the clips did not record audio, but this was us getting to the motel that we were meeting everyone at super early in the morning. Or no, this was us leaving. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. This was us leaving. Yes, see, we're following the Sprinter van. That is Sadie and Chandler. We were following them to the trailhead of the Havasupai Falls. Okay, it was super early. I ended up loving the people we roomed with, but we roomed with people and it was awkward. I'm not a good sleeper at all. So sleeping with another couple next to us, it was just, I didn't even know, and I didn't know them yet. I just met them, so it was really uncomfortable, but it ended up being really good. Yeah. Okay, so this is when we got to the trailhead. This is just like us getting our shit together, for lack of a better term. Basically, we were trying to make sure there was no food in the car, but I did have a cup of hot sauce because we ate a bunch of boiled eggs that were free the day before. That's our little wristband to get in. And yeah, this was us on the way in. It's pretty cool. In a canyon and whatnot. And then, yeah, this is us like right before the Supai village. We were just kind of resting and chilling. Yeah. I was filming stuff on the way in that I was like, wow, that's so beautiful. And little did I know it would be like 10 million times more beautiful as I hiked in. So it was kind of a whole bunch of nothing. It's still really pretty. It's just like, girl, wait. Just wait. Look. Holy fuck! Like, you're joking. Yeah, I just like didn't know that this was gonna happen. Like I said, I had planned on it 2 seconds prior. And then I'm hiking in the desert like, what the hell am I doing? And all of a sudden I see this and I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? This is sick! They're Sadie and Chandler. They're like the best ever of all time. Anyway, this is where we decided to camp. We were going to camp at the front at the beginning, but then we found this place. It was kind of tucked away, sort of. It was kind of busy, but like not too busy. And we got a picnic table, so that's really all you can ask for. So yeah, this is it. It's kind of slow motion, geez Louise. But yeah, we were able to fit here, all of us, so. This is me filming myself on the first day. And I was kind of like awkwardly filming the people because I didn't really know the social standard. I didn't know the best practices for filming other people. And then that's Adrian. He just went into the hammock and went away from everyone. So that was cool. This is when we got to Beaver Falls. That was the day hike. I was super intimidated by the thought of a day hike after you just hiked. I didn't understand it. But then I saw this and I completely understood it. So this was like the beginning of that hike, and we were almost able to get into the water at this point, and it was beautiful and dope and super sick. I loved it. So yeah, we were just kind of walking away. You can hear the waves or whatever. No, the waterfall. God, I'm dumb sometimes. But yeah, you can hear the waterfall. It was super loud and cool. Dope. Here's a picture I took of Adrian walking across a sketchy ass bridge. It got even worse after this. There was a ladder that was just a regular person ladder that tied up to the top, and then basically we climbed up there and dug through some holes, basically, essentially. Burger, not really, but it was kind of it was like a little bit of a scramble situation, and then we made it here. This is a Beaver Falls. So freaking pretty. And then Adrian wanted me to film his dive. Boom. Good job. Good job. Yeah, so this is what it looked like. I couldn't actually believe my eyes. I thought that this was the Arc de Triomphe. I thought this was everything. I was happy swimming around, and then we went to the upper layer, and then we had our friends up even higher, and they wanted me to climb there, and I didn't know what to do. So basically, I don't even know if I'm supposed to disclose this. Allegedly, we went into a place you might not be supposed to be at. Let's just say I'm not well versed in this game. I got a boo-boo, and it was embarrassing because I'm 28 years old. So yeah, I kind of just I kind of sat this one out while Adrian sat that out on the waterfall. I don't know, he looked kind of aesthetic, so I kept taking a video of him. Here's another close-up of my boo-boo. I was really just like really into that boo-boo. I was like, whoa, I got a boo-boo. Okay, anyway, we made it back to camp. And none of my audio is rendering from anything. Yeah, none of my audio is rendering from anything because I didn't know what I was doing 4 months ago when I uploaded this footage. But anyway, Chandler loves to toy with Adrian, and it always gets a little bit crazy kooky. He was trying to wake Adrian up from a nap, but it just always gets like kind of sensual. I can't explain it. You guys can see that, right? Like it's just a little bit, yeah. Anywho, he kind of woke Adrian up. That's it. It was just like he lightly woke up. I think he stayed in there after. I don't really remember, but I don't recall him coming out of his cocoon at all. But it was making us laugh. See, look. Hardy har 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 har. Okay, so this is the next morning. I don't know what possessed me, but I woke up and was like, I need to do a little bit of makeup because I feel like absolute shit from my butt. I felt puffy. I was retaining tons of water. I thought I was gonna be walking like miles a day, so I was like, oh my dude, Bella Hadid, I'm gonna be skinny as hell. Like I'm gonna be super ripped and toned. Oh my god. No, that was not the case. I was eating so much salt just to stay alive and having and drinking so much water just to stay alive that I was retaining so much water that it was absolutely crazy. So I felt like I don't know, like shit from a butt. So then I decided to fix that. I was like, oh, okay, I'm lucky I brought some makeup. So basically, that's it. This is not a necessary burger. This was I needed this burger. Yeah, I mean, essentially, this is how I looked after. It didn't make me feel great. I didn't think there was that much of a difference. I started chugging pre-workout. That's pretty much what got me through this entire debacle. And then I'm just filming kind of like what we've kept near the tent. It was just my shoes, some water, full of pre-workout, actually. I was really getting in on those shoes, eh? Some allergy pills and a headlamp. I don't really know what emotion I was trying to convey here. I think I'm trying to speak to myself. I don't subscribe to that. I don't know what you're talking about, Zurg. Have no idea. So I don't know. Oh, okay. I remember. I had to poo. This was the second day. I had to poo. I was super freaked out because I'm not like a prissy ass bitch, but I kind of am, you know? Like, I feel like just as the regular person is. Anyway, I had to poo in this poo thing, and it was just really awkward, and it smelled crazy in there. It smelled crazy in there, but I did it. Yay. Yeah, okay, so this is just like the last kind of day of our campsite. We were kind of all making our food. Sadie and Chandler were making coffee. They had powdered creamer. Genius idea. And then we were playing some games. They taught me a lot of card games, and it was pretty damn cool. They also had like some crazy cool snacks. Crunch chips in oatmeal. It was pretty ingenious. The audio didn't record, but anyway. And then she had honey sticks as well. It was super smart. Okay, so this is me. I put it in slow motion. This is me right after the hike. I have no idea why I look like that. I almost had an asthma. I did have an asthma attack, and my lips were white.
There's a Celsius in here.
Oh, I could use that. Dude, why are my lips white? Mind you, I'm like a week, no nicotine. I had a patch on. Bro, that was tough. We just finished the hike. How long did it take us to get back here again?
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours, including breaks?
Yeah.
So,
travel time, 4.5 hours.
Whoa. 4.5 hours. We literally cooked, and not to brag, I made it the first up the mountain, but it's only because I couldn't stop, or else I wouldn't make it up the hills. How long did it take us to get down again? 5?
5 hours.
5 hours. And it's all up, it's like all uphill.
Yeah.
I severely underestimated how much uphill.
Is the food in there?
Food's over there.
Oh.
Now we're gonna eat pizza because we met a guy in town. They gave us pizza. You had to call a number and you could ask if you could have pizza, and they brought us pizza. We met them in town last night because I was so hungry. I've been hungry as fuck this entire trip.
You been what?
Hungry as fuck. I've been like the squirrels in the corner.
Like that?
Yeah.
Good job rolling it up. Just eat it like a little burrito.
Yeah, I rolled them up. I was like, that'll work. Yeah, so that was crazy. We did it!
Woo!
How do you guys feel?
Good job.
My hands are shaky. What's the phenomenon with marathon runners when they have the legs that fall?
The legs that what? Fall?
They fall down?
Does that mean they just give
Like
out?
after the marathon? Shit. Well, I have that. When I was going up the past hill, I went like this once, and I was like, oh my god, if I do that again, I'll fall down, and that would be so embarrassing. So I opted out of falling.
Is there another one?
Another pizza?
Yeah.
No, but you can have the rest of this. I'm like, literally can't eat it.
Yeah, there's one more bag.
Oh,
One more.
I could eat it.
Woo!
Yeah! Serena and Marcus made it. They weren't not that far behind. Oh. You wanna be in my vlog?
Some Gatorade?
Yeah?
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Oh. Give me that.
You switch it in your corner.
How do I flip it around?
You're tiny button. Oh my god. I wanna eat a pizza.
I think I'm gonna keep walking straight to the car,
Nice.
but
Nice. Good job. Good
That
job.
felt so good. Okay, so then we went to this weird place in Las Vegas. You needed a reservation. I didn't know that, but we walked right in and it was just fine. We ate a ton of breakfast food, had Bloody Marys, and it was epic. Then we got to stay at my parents' house in St. George, and she had decked it the fuck out with all these fancy lights, and it was very relaxing. It was very cool. I'm in the car. We slept in St. George. I don't remember if I even got footage of that. We stopped in Las Vegas and got this fire ass biscuits and gravy. It was so awkward though, because I walked in and there was like a booth and I thought it was the bar, like check ID station. So I was just like with my ID, and it was a reservation booth and we didn't have a reservation. Anyway, we're leaving right now. I'll keep you updated. So I had like an outro filmed talking about my experience, like summed up, and I literally didn't know what I was doing 4 months ago. I barely have a clue right now. Anyway, basically what I said in there, to my knowledge, was that if you have the opportunity to go, it's 1000% worth it. And that if you are trying to learn how to backpack or hike or whatever, you actually just have to do it to learn. So I didn't think I would ever be able to do something like that. It was super intense. Like it was like 31 miles over the span of like 3 or 4 days. And I thought I would never ever be able to do that. Mind you, I have like pretty bad asthma, and since quitting vaping, it's been like a lot worse. So I'm really grateful I had my inhaler, because the elevation at the very end actually genuinely almost killed me. So that's something to look out for. But besides that, it was very doable. All I've done to prepare for this type of stuff is do elliptical stuff and work on my legs, and that's it. I think we're capable as humans of doing stuff that we didn't even understand or know that we were capable of. And that's what this first backpacking trip taught me, which was super, 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 super cool. It was super fun. Every single person on the trip was so dope. Like, it was actually so, like, it's like core memory core, like, boom, boom, boom. Like, it was so much fun. Like, I don't know how people do this all the time and then, like, post, like, a cute little picture on Instagram, and it's not, like, the a turning point of their life. It was crazy for me. Hello. It was super dope. So anyway, I just loved it. If anyone ever gets the opportunity to go to Havasupai Falls, it was so, so, so worth it. Like, you gotta think about it. That's like, I don't know, 10 door dashes you could sacrifice. Or, I don't know, a trip to somewhere. I don't know. It was way worth it. Way, 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 way worth it. It was so, so cool. So, for my first backpacking trip, that was absolutely peak. I don't even know if it'll come anything, if there will be anything close to that. I don't know. I have no idea. I still have no clue. So, whatever. But it was super dope. I recommend it to anyone. And then if anyone's freaked out about getting into backpacking, hello, you're preaching to the choir. I was so freaked out, especially because I was going with people who all have done it a million freaking times, and then they are nonchalant. Like, I don't know. Like, is that a thing? Like, is that like something that happens with people who backpack? Do they become nonchalant, or is the nonchalant come before the horse? I don't know. But everyone was very chill, and I'm like, is this crazy? On the way back, I was feeling like I was dying, but I have Clegg calves. That's my last name, which means my calves are huge and they're super strong. I've kind of got mountain goat energy. I'm worse downhill because my knees are bad. So I just decided to keep trucking up that whole entire hill, and I had to do it and get done. So I was like, and I would stop and brake. Like, people were going, and that's probably better for you. I don't know. Pacing yourself, that makes sense. That's probably better for you. But I just ran up the hills and then took a break, and then ran and took a break, and that worked for me. I have no clue what's right, and I have no clue what's wrong still to this day. But it was super awesome. It was super cool. I felt so fulfilled. I've never done a marathon, but it felt like kind of like low-key better than that because I got to like see a bunch of shit. You know, I just didn't like run around in circles. That sounds like shade, but there's no shade. There's really no shade. I'm just saying, like, if you had to train for a backpacking trip versus a marathon, I would defo go backpacking trip. Definitely. Anyway, so that was my trip on Havasupai Falls. I'm going to insert some cool pictures that I took on my film camera. I brought a disposable waterproof film camera, and I'm happy with the way the pictures turned out. It was super cool. I saw a mountain goat up close. I saw beautiful things. It was beautiful. It was stunning. So anyway, here it is. And thanks for watching. If you're watching this, I hope you have the best day ever. And then I also hope that you just like you watch these, look at the photos. I'm really proud of them, guys. I took them with my own 2 hands. So anyway, love ya. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Thanks. Love you. Bye.